Hello, YouTube. I am Brenttime. That fucktard is that's Rex.
What's up, guys? Meat pizza
And
rolls.
that's Panda, and he's Asian. He doesn't have a webcam. Brian, listen. Your race is on top of technology, and you're not on top of technology.
See this bag of fucks I give? None.
Alright, anyways guys, welcome to the DayZ Survival Radio. It is the #1 DayZ podcast. I honestly don't know what the #1 podcast is, but this is the #1 podcast to Rex and I.
#1.
Which says a lot. And the #1 podcast are Mr. Boots.
#1.
So, let's go ahead and get right into the first topic.
I'm not ready yet, Wait. We're good.
Refreshed.
Yes.
Were you refreshed?
Much
okay.
better.
Alright, okay. Anyway, topic #1. If you are new to the Survival Radio, this is the second episode, by the way. We're gonna start out with DayZ news, and then we're gonna go into suggestions from the community off the DayZ subreddit. All links in the video description below, and you can go over them with us. Also, if there's an image that we are going over, Boot, shut the hell up, it will be on screen as we go over it. Anyways, let's start with the experimental patch that is upcoming. It will be released on February 5th, 2014. It includes adding the SKS, fixing a lot of bugs and animations, as well as the unlimited ammo glitch, which, for some background knowledge, you need 2 spray cans and a magazine with. If you do not know what it is, we're not going to go into too much detail so you don't actually abuse it at all, because it's going to be fixed.
So. Don't forget berry picking. We can pick berries.
Yeah.
Dude.
Did you see that?
I saw that.
That was pretty fucking awesome.
I don't think you understand how serious I am. I don't think you understand. I really don't. Dude, I will do this podcast with this on for like the next. Dude, I'll do it through the end. Let's go.
Hello, Total Biscuit. Right?
Now we must do the podcast.
Alright.
Let's finish this.
Anyway, with the implementation of the SKS, which is a military rifle, not a sniper rifle, let's get everyone's opinions. Panda, first. What do you think of the SKS?
I'm really looking forward to it. I really liked it in DayZ mod. I had a lot of good times with it, I guess. That's how I got most of my kills. So, I think it would be really good, but I think it can't be overpowered too at the same time, due to it being semi-automatic.
Alright, okay. Is that all? Is that all you have to say?
Yes it is, Brent.
Okay, Ancient Chinese Secret by Brian finished. Alright.
Fuck you.
Rex, the godfather of English philosophy. What's going on in today's English world, and why is the SKS needed in DayZ?
Guns.
Okay, and moving on.
No,
the
but
SKS,
for real. But for real.
Oh, you're gonna go for real.
Yeah,
you're gonna go
for real, dude. Alright, you ready?
For realsies.
I like semi-automatic better than bolt action in really like, what's the word I'm looking for?
It's hard to take you seriously. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, I like bolt action only when I'm sniping, but this is gonna be an assault rifle, so it's probably best that, I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know what? Fuck it.
Alright,
Fuck it. Next one.
Alright, now, personally, before we move on, I believe the SKS will be a much needed implementation of the game. That's because now we can actually balance the spawns of the mods, and it will no longer be a military spawn. It'll be a civilian only spawn. So now you can have like this civilian sniper and a military sniper. So there's a more of a I don't want to say balance, but yeah, I don't know where I was going with that.
Variety,
Okay.
kind of.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right. Anyway, This one's gonna be real short and sweet. There's gonna be no opinions on this whatsoever because we all agree that this has to happen, and there's no in-depth detail with this. When you disconnect now, a character will sit there for 30 seconds, and you can be killed, so it'll basically get rid of combat logging. Short and sweet. Anywho, the next one is the more interesting one. This is awesome. Okay? So they aren't necessarily leaked, but they're being considered leaked DayZ standalone 3D models. They were actually found in the game files. Yeah, they're being brought to light.
Flying poop.
Yeah. And from last week's, or not last week, I just want to say last week. From last episode, you got to find out that they may add shit or pissing. Now, there are no pissing models, but you do get to take a shit.
And taking a shit's pretty awesome.
We endorse taking shits.
Especially during combat.
So basically, Rex and I are gonna go. Oh, actually, Rex is gonna go. Brent, what? I gotta take a shit. What the fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take a shit in the middle of combat. You can see us running in a field now, right out in the middle of the field, and I just crouch down to just take a shit, and you guys are running, and you got these guys chasing us. Like, guys, hold up, wait, I gotta take a shit.
or are you being chased by a guy with a fire axe, and you're just like, stop. What? I'm gonna kill you. I gotta take a shit, dude, really bad.
Can you at least wait?
Really bad.
And have the decency to let me finish my shit before you kill me.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. What do you guys think, or Brian, what do you think the most important model off this list of models is? To be added to the game.
Improvised items, such as the improvised backpack.
Items. Especially the improvised backpack.
Yes.
But you are aware that it's going to require sticks.
Yes.
And.
But I'm sure they'll add sticks, just like piles of sticks on the ground randomly.
Now are we talking like a burnt pile of sticks?
Yes.
Do you know what that's called, right?
What?
Do you know what a burnt pile of sticks is called?
No.
Charcoal.
You don't want to know. It's not called charcoal. What's a pile of sticks called though?
I call it a pile of sticks.
Oh well, there's another term for it. Anyway, Rex, what's the most important model in your opinion?
Frying pans.
A frying pan.
Yeah, dude. I like scrambled eggs.
Are you gonna smack bitches with it?
Damn right I am. No, but like I said, or like, you know, the Asian said.
Fuck you.
Improvised items. Improvised items. What's this improvised spray grenade? How's that gonna work?
Okay,
yeah,
so like, so they're gonna be. So have you guys ever? I don't know if you ever knew this, but like spray cans, like spray paint, and like if you attach something to it, it'll blow up and it'll be an explosive. Like if it has like an arming device, like an explosive. I don't know how to say
In the image, is that a flare next to it?
Yes.
Makes sense.
The ignition. That's the word I was looking for. The igniter. Yeah, it'll explode.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So what do you think is the most important? Do you think hunting?
Yes, deer
When you
and
went
the
over,
food.
You said hunting.
Yeah. Yeah, cause like I want to hunt. That's what I want to feel like, and like I said during apocalypse sort of situation, you're gonna have to go out and find food, or either go kill food yourself.
You want to hunt? That's what you want to hunt. You want to get your 22. You want to hunt, right? You want to get the meat from the dirt. Where the fuck do you go?
Back.
Rex wants to hunt so he can get the meat from the
Shut
dirt.
up!
That's what he wants. The meat from the dirt.
The dirt, that venison, that venison.
That sweet venison.
Venison.
Alright.
Chainsaw!
Now, personally, I believe... Yeah, the fucking chainsaw is such a joke. Alright. Personally, how are you gonna use it? There's not even gasoline in the game.
Not yet, anyway. Remember Jerry? Remember Jerry?
Yeah, the jerry cans. I remember the jerry cans. Alright. Anyway, guys. Personally, I believe the binoculars are the most important things because they should have already been in the game. Enough said. The second thing, of course, we need to take some shits. Like, now. Like, I don't know about you, but I never saw anyone in Pokemon take a shit. And, taking shits is quite needed. But in all seriousness, I believe the civilian weapons that are in the model list, such as the IZH-43 and the Ruger, need to be added as soon as possible because I believe there's a huge imbalance in military to civilian weapons. I feel civilian weapons should outweigh the military weapons until we're closer to full release, because I think the military weapons could just be way too overpowered.
Come on, it was pretty funny now. Thank you. I'll be here all night. Go on.
Alright, on to the next topic. Rex is gonna describe this one to us because it's his favorite. I don't know if it's his favorite. Basically, a guy's having a period. Rex, what do you think?
Too much blood, dude. Too much blood.
Too much blood.
I can see the whole realistic.
Describe like what the scenario this would provide. Why do you think this person wants to do this? I just hit my mic.
It's either people he has killed or him being shot and he's bleeding. I think it would make more sense to, if a person is shot and you're bleeding, like, you know how they have the bleeding wherever you're shot, it squirts out from.
Squirts.
I feel,
that's a good word. Yeah, it squirts out. It doesn't
sprays.
spew out. It just
spew, whatever.
It sprays.
You're like
it
a
sprays.
Okay.
Wow,
exactly.
They can like aim it. Shit. They can go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
God,
my blood's getting on you, bitch.
She's like, I'm gonna pop a pimple. Anyway, I think it's like it'd be better implemented with you getting shot and bleeding in a certain spot. You see it like on the clothes, or
that's your nipple.
Not when you kill somebody. I feel like the weapons should only get bloody if you kill somebody with them. Melee weapons. I don't feel like your gun should be bloody.
Yeah, I don't know why the hell is blood.
That's stupid. So that's just this is too much.
And there's a lot of blood on his crotch too. All right, Brian. Shh. All right, Brian, what do you think?
Same thing as Rex said. Just way too much blood for just. I mean, I don't even know where that would come from. If there was that much blood loss, I'm pretty sure you would have passed out.
But then again, that blood could be somebody else's blood too. You know, taking an axe murdering somebody, blood spraying everywhere, spewing everywhere. Let me correct myself.
I don't know. I just don't think that there would be that much blood from
Doctor,
killing
Professor,
or
PhD,
getting shot.
Know everything.
Brent, what's your
what's my opinion? So I agree with you guys. The blood may be too much, but I think it's a proof of concept that maybe the third image is the more realistic thing.
Yeah.
I do believe that there should be a system like this to defend against like bandits, because I believe you should be able to customize your guy. Now let's look back to what DayZ mod did and what DayZ mod Stanley is doing. So DayZ mod, you really couldn't customize your guy other than when you found like clothing. Okay, just like in this. But the clothing was very selective, and it doesn't matter though. But you put it on even when you were a bandit, and you still were a bandit. Now, in this system, it would account for whatever clothes you're wearing, because you have blood on you. You've obviously been in a situation where the person was killed, or you were fucking bleeding. So
Right.
obviously you got out of that situation somehow, but you were in a situation where a person was potentially dying. I feel like that says something about you. And it could put you as a potential bandit. So I agree with the system. It's just, I believe it's more of a proof of concept,
Yeah,
if
but
anything.
but it's everywhere, you know. It should be just like if your
Yeah,
friend's
I know.
damaged.
What I'm saying is, again, it's a proof of concept, so it
Right.
doesn't necessarily have to be like that.
Yeah, I think they were just kind of trying to show you like how bloody it
Yeah.
could get. Like
Yeah.
that's the maximum point.
All right. So
Go on, I guess.
Brian's favorite. I don't know if it's his favorite, but Brian's favorite. Recently killed decayed photos. For a resulting of a person being dead, an hour after he's dead and 2 hours after he's dead. Brian, what do you explain to us what this is for? I guess, and what do you think?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Explain what this is for.
Like, why would this need to be in the game?
I mean, I can see it as being put in the game for, I mean, kind of seeing how long the guy died. I don't know why they would put that in the game. I mean, for realism, I guess. But the decayed is kind of overboard. Like, the pants would not just rip like that. And I don't think all the clothes and stuff should just be ruined completely after that long of time. I think you should be able to still, like, if you find his body, you should still be able to take his clothes. And yeah, but the decaying, I like. The middle phase is perfectly fine with me. The last phase
So basically, like the mod.
yeah, kind of
Okay.
exactly like the mod, basically.
All right, Rex. What do you think of this whole decaying dead
I'm gonna go off of what Brian said, and then go on my own path.
on your own tangent?
Yep. So, sorry. Decayed.
All those dicks are.
Shut up.
Find your lungs there.
Decayed is like, I don't think, obviously your clothes shouldn't be ripped if they weren't ripped before, but you see how it's sort of dark, it's kind of bloody, really like dirty and greenish, I don't know, like he crapped himself, a little bit of brown in there. Anyway, I feel like
Yeah, well, shit
it should
might be in
still
the game by
display
this
that
time.
it was off of a dead body, but it shouldn't be completely ruined. Like, what's the point of like looting somebody then? But it's over 2 hours. I don't know. If you just kill somebody, then their clothes aren't going to be ruined. So, I don't know. Maybe it's a good concept. I don't know. Well, I feel like the whole infected thing, the high risk of contaminated loot, is a great feature to put in the game.
Yep. I pretty much just agree with Rex, so I don't think we really need to go into a whole convoluted thing with myself. Anyway, next topic.
Helmets.
This one's nothing to do with helmet. It has to do with helmets, but it's attachment to a helmet. So like, so you have like the you have the flashlight on the head torch. But can we take weapon flashlights and put them on a helmet, like on the side? So I'll just go ahead and start. I believe that this could add like laser sights and flashlights, and I believe it could be a potentially good thing. This isn't a very long topic, but I think this would be a better or an alternative to the head torch, because I don't think you can use the head torch with a helmet. Which, yeah, I think you should be able to use weapon flashlights and weapon attachments. I mean, obviously not a damn scope on it. That would make no sense. But you know, a flashlight or laser sight. I don't think lasers would be that accurate, but I think you should be able to put that shit on there. Rex.
I don't have much to say about this, but I do think head torches should be able to be put on that helmet. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
just a head torch,
Over
you
the
just
helmet,
wrap it
kinda.
around the helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Again, I'm not sure if it's not.
you have to
I believe
kind of
it's-
eliminate. You got to kind of eliminate whole protection thing over having a flashlight on your head.
protection.
That, I mean, I got some. Y'all need some.
All day or day.
All there.
All right, Brian.
Keeping it 100.
Just like you guys said, kind of
All right. So
Same thing.
just a reiteration.
So,
All right.
not much to say.
Okay. This one's short as well. This one, all three of us have said before. So shorter night and day cycles. There needs to be some kind of formula that makes this realistic, but not like. How do I say
Super
it?
unrealistic.
Unrealistic, but realistic. So it's not like.
Like Minecraft does a good job. That time period.
Minecraft does an excellent job, but I don't know if I necessarily want Minecraft style. I want a modified version of Rust. So if you've played Rust, Rust has the same thing. You have night and you have day.
Night's a little shorter though.
Night is a little shorter, but I mean, if you're playing DayZ, does DayZ really feel like winter?
Nope.
So I'm gonna assume DayZ's during the summer, so the days are longer than the nights.
That's true.
Yeah. Then again,
So,
it doesn't really have
guess
to
it
be
makes sense.
winter, because I mean it is taking place in Russia, so it's gonna be cold either way, really.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna suggest that they do.
Shorter
and
nights,
we're gonna all
longer
make our own
days.
suggestions on the how long everything should be. I'm gonna say that I would go off some kind of like variable of like 24 hours. So let's say we go off of 4 hours, or yeah, let's say we go off of 6 hours. Let's go off 6 hours. Say of the 6 hours, 4.5 are day, and then 2.5 are night, or 1.5 are night.
That kind of seems.
I feel like it
Like,
shouldn't
right.
be that. I feel like it should be maybe 2 whole days within the 6 hours. Maybe like day, night sort of deal. Like chop it up a little more, because I don't want to have a long night. I just kind of want, I don't know. Trying to think like how we could do that. It's kind of a hard
It's not
concept
a
to
long
wrap
night.
your head
It's
around.
it's only an hour and a half. You can bear through an hour and a half of a night.
Yeah, I could. I mean, that's fine and all, but I feel like a day might be like 2.5 hours.
All right. Sorry, I don't want you guys to have like my input. Rex, what do you think the cycle should be?
I mean, you were right.
What
I
how
feel
many
like-
how many hours should an entire, like, not day, but an entire day, like, what should we take 24 hours and make it?
4.
4 hours?
Yeah.
And how many hours should be night?
3.5 day. And well, hold
30
on. No,
minutes
sorry,
night.
not 30 minutes. Sorry, I wanted to do 3 hours and then another hour. So like 3 hours day, 1 hour
Yeah.
night, or maybe
Okay.
1.5, 2.5. That sounds a little more real, but yeah, I like that. 2.5, 1.5.
All right, Brian.
Like Rex said, 2.5, 1.5. If it was a 4-hour span for 24 hours.
Jesus, dude, is 1.5 hours enough time for like all the people trying to get laid?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
You just serious.
You have to speed up the whole like
Wait,
club process.
Let me do my calculations. Wait a minute.
I got 3.3 repeating, of course.
Looks like that's our answer. I don't. That's what I got. That's what I calculated.
Leroy. Yep, exactly.
All
Alright, so next is non-lethal weaponry. So I kind of took this with a grain of salt when this guy put this in here, because I don't think he suggested everything. But when I started looking through it, I saw the rubber pellets. That's
yeah,
interesting.
because don't the military use that for
Border control. That's gonna
Yep.
sound awful, but yeah, it's for border control. It's also
Pepper
for
spray, which-
crowd control.
pepper spray? I feel like it would be pointless. I don't like that.
I don't think it would be pointless. I think it would be hilarious as shit, the pepper spray. Come on, dude. Are handcuffs really like that, like step up for, or is pepper spray really that much of a step up from handcuffs? Someone could really RP as a cop. Like that'd be awesome.
Maybe, but I feel like they should just use the taser. and you got this person that goes prone just out of nowhere. He's like, ow, gosh, I can't move.
I think the flare gun should be in the game. Spike strips so you can put it like on your bat. I think that would be cool. The guy suggested that. Yeah, Brian, what do you think? Because we got Rex's whole.
I think the
taser
tranquilizer rifle would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty awesome. Now, how long would the unconsciousness be?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it's tranquilizer, wouldn't you go unconscious?
Yeah.
Yeah, how long do you think it would be?
Maybe.
And
like,
wouldn't that be
5
kind of
minutes.
overpowered?
Well, yeah, I can see that being overpowered. Really overpowered.
I mean, I can really see that like being awful.
Yeah, but it should be
But
rare.
I can also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but the AS-50 was rare in DayZ and it was still overpowered as shit.
Yeah, but like not many people would have it. Like if you run into a guy with a tranquilizer rifle, I mean, first you gotta find the ammo
Yeah, but
for
what
it.
happens if the game still has some kind of duping glitch?
Well, maybe they should take that out before they add that in.
that's true.
Don't know. I guess we'll have to
And if
see.
they
I think
do,
that-
they'll
I think
fix it
that's
later
something
down
that
the
has to
road.
be implemented in the game first.
But I mean, like I said, maybe like 5 minutes. Like I can walk away from my home for 5 minutes, wait till I came back awake. I would like to see a timer, but
Yeah.
that's one thing I would like to see is a timer.
Alright.
Or some sort of like
Um,
I don't seriously about DayZ is kind of off topic, but I don't like the whole no HUD thing.
you don't like that? You liked it better in
I just want
mod?
something to indicate health, something to indicate health. I can't
I think it's
feel
just
the
'cause
character.
The health system's so in depth, and there are things to indicate health. The blurry screen actually has to do with health. It does directly with health, and then saturation has to do with blood. So like, say your screen is darker, that means you don't have a lot of blood. But if your screen's not fuzzy, that means your health is up, so you can actually take a bullet. It's a very complex system that makes literally no sense unless you have someone explain it to you. That literally sat there and like crunched the numbers.
Right.
Yeah, like that. Exactly like that. Alright, anyway.
I got that this time.
Oh, you got boob.
Yep.
You got some boob. Okay. We move on to the next topic. Now, this one I actually threw in, not because it was actually a good topic at all, but it was actually because I wanted to say something about it. So, pulling a rope to ring church bells. Sounds like an awful suggestion. And it is. It's a terrible suggestion. Unless you throw in that it can distract zombies.
Yes.
I've always wanted it in the DayZ mod that I can go, oh, like there's like 3 zombies in front of a hospital and my friend can't get out, but yet I'm outside the hospital and I go, all right, I'm gonna go shoot in the woods. Boom, and all the zombies run towards it, like the entire horde. Why is that not in the game?
I think it has to do with it not being finished yet. Like, I mean, the game still is really buggy, and I don't think the zombies are really that great. I really don't.
They're not. They're placeholders.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm just saying, like, that's, like, it wasn't in the mod either.
Right,
That's true.
but I feel like they should work on the zombies a little
No one
more than
emphasized
anything
on
else.
it. Like, in all honesty, no one really emphasized on zombies, but that was one thing that, like, I feel was so important for the atmosphere.
Yeah, they need to work on the zombies again. They need to make that their first priority. That shouldn't even be a problem right now. Look how long it's been out. Well, not the standalone, but I just feel like they should work on that before they do anything else.
I feel like the zombies, the more important thing that they've been working on is pathing, because, like, zombie pathing was so bad in the mod.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, but it's still shitty to me.
It's not the greatest, but it's still better. It's better than what the hell we had.
Yeah, it is better, but I do, like, I don't know.
Alright, we kind of went off topic.
Yeah, we did.
So,
Alright, so
let's go ahead and
pulling
switch
a
to the
rope.
next one.
Oh, okay.
Ghillie
suit.
Yeah. Crafting a ghillie suit for your rifle. This is, like, seriously far down the road. But, I mean, come on. You had to have played Call of Duty 4 and been like, dude, my gun is a ghillie suit, and go, multiplayer might have it, and it didn't. Like, how many games have you gone? Oh, is there a ghillie suit on this gun? No, I can't get a ghillie suit on my
I like
gun.
sniping.
It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if you have a ghillie suit on. If you don't have a ghillie suit gun, what's the point? And the only ghillie suit gun that was in the mod was a really shitty sniper rifle. So, how do you guys think we should go about crafting one?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, if they put in nets, I mean, I guess you would kind of have to. And they put in. I think they already have duct tape in, right?
They do already have duct tape in.
Well, like, I can see them putting in a net, and then you would have to kind of. You can pull grass and leaves, or kind of, or like gather grass and leaves, and kind of tape it onto the net.
You basically play as a schoolgirl. Yeah. All right.
Macaroni art.
Macaroni
Should add
art,
macaroni art.
We should have kindergarten projects in the game.
Yep.
Sorry, Brian. I don't know where the fuck Rex and I were going with that.
But in the suggestion it says rags with green spray paint. That's pretty awesome. I like that idea, because it's like, did you ever notice like ghillie suit?
So there should be like other
anyway.
like, I don't mean to interrupt you, but there should be like variants of like ghillie suits for the gun.
Yeah. Like one would be very, very like military looking, like really high quality. One might look really crappy. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe not. Not much left to be said on that, I don't think.
Boots has no idea what he wants to do.
Just slapped you in the face with his tail.
Yeah, I know. Blood scent.
What?
So, okay. This one's complicated, I think. I don't think this one was like, I mean, it's not really complicated, it's common sense, but, like, zombies will be attracted to this trail that you'll leave, wait. Once they, like, follow that person, they'll follow him forever, because he was bleeding, or he is bleeding, or, you know, he's got blood on his gear, and, like, you would have to, like, and I'm going into, like, what I would think, but you would have to, like, wash yourself, and, you know, like, the earlier thing, you'd have to wash yourself a good bit, wash your clothes, but, it says that the zombies, once they killed him, or the person was killed, the zombies would go into a frenzy mode, and they would injure the person until, like, they would literally break everything he has, because they're in so much of a frenzy. Rex, or Panda, what do you think?
I don't think that would be good. I think that would just be too realistic. It would kind of, I mean, it wouldn't ruin the game, it just make the game extremely hard. If you're in a town or something, and you saw someone, you killed him, but he injured you at the same time, and like you said, if the zombies broke everything you had, I wouldn't even try and kill them, just for that fact.
You think it makes zombies too overpowered?
Yes.
Alright. Rex?
Who
thinks we should improve zombies?
I mean, I feel like this blood scent thing, I mean, it's a good concept, but I think it needs to be, like, made simpler.
Or not just simpler, but, like with the actual thought of gameplay in mind.
I just feel like
the thought of realism in mind.
I just feel like if you have blood on your clothes, or you are bleeding or injured or whatever, you should be a lot more easily detected. Like, crouching won't do anything for you anymore. Just that's the only thing I would see it for. I would see it as like you're walking through a town and zombies just think of your character having a detection circle, like a radius, okay? Your radius is a lot bigger because you know what I mean?
Yeah. This is gonna sound very weird, and you're gonna go, oh, I know where that's from. Okay? Just Bear with me 1 second. Rex or Panda, don't shout it out. Alright. So, what if there was a feature in game for this blood scent that, and just like the feature earlier, you got blood on yourself, right? Okay. What if you hatchet a person and you get their blood on you? You know, you have a human's blood on you. You walk around, zombies sniff you out. Simple as that. Like, you're more detectable. What if you were only fighting zombies and you had zombie blood on you and you walked around and the zombies couldn't even detect you at all?
Nice thinking, Rick. No, but yep, that's The Walking Dead. Called it out. That's a really good idea. But I feel
That
like
would
it would possible infection.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes
possible
sense.
infection. Yeah.
Like easily become sick. Maybe you can get a face mask. You have to get like a doctor's,
Yeah,
like
a
you know what I
doctor mask. But
Yeah,
or
it's
like a
in
gas
game
mask
already.
or something.
yeah. I feel like that should be
Yeah.
used. You have to wear that, and then you can put the blood on you. But then you can't rewear those clothes ever again, and you have to wash yourself. Otherwise, you have like a 70% chance of getting sick.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, we kind of killed that topic. Alright, one of the last topics, actually the last topic rather. The expansion of Cherno.
Yes, please. Oh my god.
I believe that I wasn't necessarily talking about this one in general. We're not really going to discuss the image at all. We're really just going to discuss the fact cities are too damn small. Like, you walk into the city and it's like
A
it's
town.
just too small.
Don't feel like a city at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was walking through Electro. I spawned there and I walked out in like less than a minute. And in the DayZ mod, it would take me a while to actually find my way out. But with Electro, it was pretty easy.
So what do you guys suggest that we add, that the developer adds to the cities to actually make them feel bigger, maybe artificially feel better, maybe bigger, maybe.
Maybe they should just add a new city overall.
Maybe get rid of Prigorod or whatever, and add a city there, so that like you have a city in between them, or add a city up north that is like bigger than Starry.
But like,
Yeah.
maybe where Electro is, a little bit up where, like heading towards Slininsky, whatever. I feel like
Slininsky.
yeah, Slininsky. See, I'm new to the
That's
map,
okay.
everyone. Just to say, I just now getting a sense of what it is overall, because standalone doesn't have maps. Anyway, I feel like it should
Does,
kind
but
of
you don't find it.
stretch out a little bit north, just like Electro, just kind of like add on a little bit,
So
or make
basically,
a new city
what you-
up north, like a real big one somewhere.
Well, Berezino is really big. They could really add on to Berezino.
Maybe I just feel like that we should spawn a little bit more.
What
spread
you're
out
saying is
than-
there's too much of like a building. There's too many buildings to the west, but not enough to the east or northeast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's understandable. Brian.
Sorry.
I think there should be a larger city like Cherno up north, so that you don't have to come all the way down just to like find players if you want to kill players or find other loot or faster and stuff. Instead of having to come all the way down, you could just, if you're already up there, you could go to that town. And also add more smaller towns around northeast area, like Rick said.
All right. Okay. All right. I think that wraps up the second episode of the Survival Radio. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like, subscribe, and yeah, I hope you watch the next episode, which will be linked with an annotation
Goodbye, everybody.
on Rex's face. On Rex's
Here. Okay, put it on my face. Go.
face.
Right here.
Put it on his face, maybe.
Yep.
Maybe it'll just be on the whole screen, so I don't have to accurately put it on his damn face. Anyways, guys, please go watch the second episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you do have any more suggestions, or you would like to talk about what we talked about, please do it in the comment section below. Also, again, all links in the video description below to what we talked about. Yeah. See you guys later.